Yeah.
Why do I look so short? I'm so low. Why didn't you tell me?
I think you're in the middle. It's great. Oh. You were in the middle, so I figured it was fine. You're right, though. That does look better. Hi, everybody.
What's good, everybody? Oh, shit.
Hi. Oh, you got a new name.
Also, welcome back.
Welcome back. It's been a while. It's been a while for us as well.
I know.
When was the last time I did a pre-preview?
Money in the
I think
Bank?
it was Money in the Bank. Woof. Woof.
What's good, One True Villain? Welcome back, my friend.
Top G. Hell yeah.
I still don't.
Also knock. Oh. Who's there? Is this the beginning of a joke?
All right. See, I like this.
I'm okay. How are you? Okay. We're good. We're sleepy because it is 10 in the morning here.
Yeah, it's early, but...
On a Saturday, ungodly that we'd wake up this early.
Right. I mean, after my guru. Guru. Uyu. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love when the PLEs, the premium live events, are on Saturdays. Mm-hmm. But when they're at 1 p.m. and the pre-show, the kickoff starts at 12, that doesn't give us a lot of time.
Especially, what are we going to do? Not cover what happened on SmackDown? I can hear the cat's water twinkling away back here. Let me turn this off.
Anyway, welcome back to while she's doing that, welcome back to another stream, another pre-per-view. You can see here, my name is John. I am the honorary Oos.
Hi, I'm Kendra. I'm the Super Kick fanatic. I love a
Super Kick fanatic.
For the record, I was telling John earlier, I wanted my stream name to be Sami Zayn's slicked back top knot. It was too long. Sorry, folks. It was too long. But that was a look, and I'm 100% here for it. I hope every day I see Sami Zayn, it better be in a slicked back, side part, top knot. Sorry. That was like the highlight of SmackDown yesterday for me, was that hairstyle.
I support what Simone and Sammy does.
You are so tired. Oh my God, folks.
Me?
Look at him. Yeah.
I feel fine.
I see it in your eyes. You're very sleepy.
I can see it in your eyes.
For backstory, for those who don't know, John's actually doing a show right now. He's a professional actor. He's doing his 9 to 5 regular job. Yep. And then he's doing his 5 to 11:30 side hustle, which is just a second job. So,
right.
So he's a sleepy, pleepy boy.
I'm pulling double duty. I didn't even watch SmackDown last night. I didn't get a chance.
SmackDown's not going to be able to watch Clash at the Castle because he has a show.
Right. Although, I think I'm going to take my iPad, and I think in between shows, I didn't realize this. I actually have a show at 2, mm-hmm. and then the following show is at 7:30.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to have, I can't imagine the show going much longer than around like 4. So I think I can actually probably start watching a good chunk of it in between shows.
Yeah, you're right.
And I very well might. I might go ahead and
should.
I might go grab a slice of Zaw and or some fish and chips and watch a little Clash at the Castle.
I think yesterday I was trying to decide what to eat for dinner or what to eat for dinner today or something, and you were like suggesting
get some
British food. No offense.
Beans for breakfast?
I'm not going to do that.
Well,
I like myself and I like food too much.
But see, here's the thing, Latino world order.
The fuck does that have to do with anything?
No, let me tell you.
Okay.
I'm gonna get there. You can hide your phone in your tree costume. I don't know what that means.
I think he assumes, or they, sorry, I still don't know. I think they assume that you are portraying a tree.
Oh.
In your production. Not the case.
That's a good idea, though. No, so Latino World Order. Something I like to do for breakfast every now and again. If I have some leftover rice and beans,
I know where this is
I'll make
going.
some scrambled eggs. I'll put them on top. Delicious. But baked beans with...
We had a whole discussion about baked beans on toast the other day. And I don't want to yuck anybody's yums, but that sounds fucking foul. But also a lot of the stuff that we eat probably sounds disgusting to them.
I mean, that's very true.
Like delicious crispy bacon.
Yeah.
Like toast that's not soggy.
Yeah, but we also have like sugar and crazy preservatives and everything, so...
What's wrong with that?
USA!
Wrong with
USA!
Anyway,
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that's neither there nor here.
But I've got my coffee. I'm fine.
I drank my energy drink. Well, I'm fine actually. This is about the time I usually wake up, so I'm good.
I'm excited to be back. Yeah, I do miss streaming. I miss kind of being active on the platform in general. But you know,
yeah, do what you gotta do.
Guys gotta work. Birds gotta swim. Wait, what? Birds gotta fly. Fish gotta eat. Wait, I fucked it up. I am tired. All right, let's just move. Let's
I
move
like
past
your
it.
version better. Anyway, so today we're going to go over the card for Clash at the Castle, the first live show in the UK in 30 years, I think they said.
Yeah.
Wow. Another thing America has on you guys. But yeah, very exciting. We get to showcase Drew McIntyre. That's our poster child for today's match. It is at 1 p.m. Eastern. If you guys didn't know, it's at a different time than usual, so be aware. But yeah, I kind of forgot about that, and I was gonna go get groceries after this, but I don't know if I'll have time. Gotta move that one.
But yeah, at a certain point, we'll have a hard out because I have to like get ready for the show and everything too.
I was thinking
about
it. I have to pick up my groceries today.
Clash of the Castle. That was I mean, and it's also an older pay-per-view they used to do. So it's kind of cool that they brought it back to do this event over there.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops! What did I do? Sorry,
we're out of practice.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't watch SmackDown, but luckily Kendra did take some fun notes for me, so I think I'm pretty caught up.
Some call them meticulous notes.
Yeah, and also, I really wish some of y'all could...
Why don't you read them a sample of some of the things that I wrote?
Yeah, sure. So in regards to the Viking Raiders and New Day match, I won't give the context, but y'all can assume. Oh my goodness, oh my damn, oh my goodness, they're going ham.
Yes. They were going ham in that match.
You said, Eric's bleeding. Ivor did a fucking backflip off the top rope.
He did.
Moving on. Karrion Kross's in-ring re-debut. And it was an in-ring debut tonight against fucking Gulak.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gulak.
Didn't expect to see him there yesterday.
In regards to Ronda Rousey, Adam Pearce is missing his glasses. Ronda got a letter from WWE. Oh my God, Pierce is going off talking about how hard being an official is. Heel turn? Ronda versus Adam? OMG, Adam Pearce called Ronda a bitch and she beat the shit out of him.
And he deserved that.
Right. So
I'm on her side for that one. Anyway, so just like a lot of quite professional notes that I took yesterday.
The Usos attack Drew. It doesn't go well for them.
Yeah. Yeah. So
these are Kendra's notes.
I just wanted to make sure that John was prepared. The cats are fighting. I wanted to make sure that John was prepared adequately for today's stream, so I made sure that he didn't miss a thing. If it's not in my notes, it didn't happen. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Everything else was just filler. What I have on my notes, that's what's important. Anyway, so John truly didn't miss a beat. And should we just roll right into it?
Roll right into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So I don't know if these are the correct order. I just pulled these straight from the WWE website, as I usually do. So the first match we're going to talk about is... Hold on, I got to find my freaking graphic. Edge and Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day.
Yes.
So there's been a lot of beef going on. I don't even know if that's the right word. It's almost like... I was going to say gang violence. That's also probably not good. But these folks got
turf war, if you will.
A turf war, yes. And they both have, like... Edge and Rey have history with Judgment Day, and they don't like them very much, which I understand. And now you said something interesting. There are no what's it called? Oh fuck, I always forget. Like
No DQs?
no. There's no like special stuff happening with the match, like special rules.
I don't think so. I think it's just a tag match, but they're both going to be accompanied by an additional member. So Judgment Day is going to be accompanied by Rhea Ripley, and Edge and Rey are going to be accompanied by Dominic Mysterio.
So there was a long history of people thinking that Dominic Mysterio is going to join the Judgment Day, and when that kind of came to a head a few weeks ago, it didn't end up happening.
Right.
Instead, they turned on him. They basically coerced him into saying he would join and then turn on him. And everyone was like, oh, okay, so he's not actually turning. But you think that there's a possibility that he's still going to join the Judgment Day, perhaps off the back of the perceived disrespect of Rey choosing Edge to go against Judgment Day instead of Dominic.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. So last Raw, they had a very interesting moment where another thing WWE, and I would actually prefer this route be taken. What I would love is to see a match between Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley. Fuck it. Make it happen.
I don't like...
Triple H, I know you're watching this.
Okay. If we had Dominic and Rhea, who are somewhat evenly matched, I would actually say Rhea has the upper hand on that fight. Imagine like the fights that would I don't know. I think the next step, like this might just be me being a crazy feminist, but I think the next step in equality is letting men and women fight each other.
Yeah.
On TV for my enjoyment.
If it's an even match.
If it's an even match.
Why the fuck not?
Why not?
And I know for a fact Big Mommy Rhea is going to throw around little Dominic because she's his poppy now.
Oh, yeah, she did say that, didn't she?
No, but what I think is going to... That's what I would love to see happen is if they would have a match. But what I think is going to happen is... a few weeks back before Dominic was out of commission for a little while, he kind of had some tension with Edge. So yeah, I think Dominic is going to turn on Rey for choosing Edge as a partner, and I also think that on last Monday, when they had that weird moment between Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio in the ring, and she grabbed the kendo stick away from him and was like, he like listened to her. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Like I think maybe he might join, and they might kind of show us like a little on-screen romance between the two.
I fucking hope not. Even if he does join, don't give me any on-screen romance. Right. I'm still living in the fiction in my head that Rhea Ripley is gay.
I mean, she, like in real life?
Well, the character.
Oh. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so.
Well,
I don't know. That's a good question.
I know.
Rhea, I know you're watching. You
gotta let us know.
You're a fellow Twitch streamer. So, like, you should be watching, supporting, whatever. Anyway.
Oh, my God. Anyway, if they do go that route, I don't want there to be any romantic anything, because there are other ways to, like, have relationships and tell stories that aren't romantic between two people of the opposite sex. And so frequently that is not done in favor of, like, a romantic thing.
I haven't seen them do something like that in a hot minute. I think since we've been watching, we haven't really seen that.
Well, because most of the time we see, like, mixed tag teams, they're married.
Yeah.
So, but I just don't think that that's necessary. And also, I want them to fight each other. Even if Dominic joins now and then, like, later is like, oh my God, what have I done? I fucked up so much. Right. And then turns on them. I want, at the end of this all, they've teased it and now they can't go back on it. I want there to be a Dominic Mysterio, Rhea Ripley match. If they want to do some fuck shit in the middle of it, I don't care. Give me that at the end.
That'd be a cool WrestleMania moment.
That would be a cool WrestleMania moment. Would be.
Just saying.
But yeah, so I don't know at the end of this match who's going to be standing where. But I think Rey and Edge might win.
If Dominic turns heel, I don't think Edge and Ray are winning this one.
Okay, that's fair. I can agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, unless he does some like fuck shit at the end after they win, and then like attacks him with a chair or something. But I don't know, because on the one hand, I'd love to see Edge get into some other stuff that's not Judgment Day related.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This feels like another match, and not like, I don't feel like this match hasn't been built up to having any finality.
Yeah. It's not the end of a story.
Right.
Because it feels like we're still kind of in the middle of it.
Which is why I think Dominic turning is the next step. And I also think that would be good for Dominic, because I think...
Yeah.
I think they just need to explore kind of that character a little more.
Mm-hmm. On his own.
Right.
Because since his like ring debut, he's been in that tag team.
Mm-hmm.
And he has singles matches every once in a while, but I don't think they've ever really had time to like see what he could do on his own and what could come of that. So yeah, I agree. I think either way, maybe even if he doesn't join Judgment Day, it'll be like the beginning of an independent phase for Dominic. Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think if Dominic gets involved, I'm going with Judgment Day.
I think that's fair. If he turns, he'll be the turning point.
Right.
Depending on which way he goes, that's how the match will go. All right.
What's next?
So next up we have Gunter versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship title. And Gunter is the current
I'm excited for this match.
Intercontinental Champion. I'm excited for this match too. I'm glad that and I don't think we've really spoken to the changes that can be felt in WWE programming since somebody fled. But it feels like they're trying to bring back the respect that like the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Championship once had. And I know that's what you've been saying for a long time. And I think this match is just part of that plan to bring some legitimacy back, having it be in a big like historic pay-per-view premium live event. And I like both of them. They're, you know what? They're in Europe. So go for it.
Yeah, I also feel like, I mean, the last couple times we've had Intercontinental Championship matches, they've been on SmackDown. Mm-hmm. Like, they haven't been at a pay-per-view or a premium live event. And it wasn't really until Bobby Lashley won the United States Championship that we saw that title match happen at a premium live event in a hot minute. So yeah, I really appreciate that they're giving more gravitas to these, and also building it around Sheamus's, like, this is the only one he's got to win before he becomes a Grand Slam champion, which would be awesome for him. But yeah, under previous management, like I very clearly could see like Gunther was like a big presence and, you know, like a formidable foe. But I mean, when you give good wrestlers a chance to wrestle and you get to see what they can do in the ring, like I'm still thinking about that match between him and Shinsuke a few weeks back. Like, that was amazing. And Sheamus, I mean, he's Sheamus. He's Sheamus. He's the guy. So yeah, I'm super pumped for this match. I like the little promo they had last Friday. But yeah, so I'm excited for it. I want Sheamus to win. I want Sheamus to win so he can be great. I mean, right. Gunter has been Intercontinental Champion for a good amount of time. A respectable amount of time for someone who's like new to the brand. Right. And got that like sort of immediate push. Yeah. So, but here's the other thing. Either way. Yeah. Yeah. This is when I wouldn't be like upset either way. And really, what I would love is if I would love to see either one of these guys go up against Bobby Lashley at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good. Any of those would be a good match. So.
Oh, I dropped my lip gloss.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, and yesterday's match between Ludwig Kaiser and Butch made me more excited for this match because they did have like a little bit at the end where it was like our Sheamus and Gunter going to like do a little mini fight right now, and then they were like, no, we gotta save our energy for that one. But yeah, that match yesterday was like, it was good. I'm so happy that they're on their way to getting rid of Butch's thing of just being like, you know, that the youngest son from the Wild Thornberrys? Mm-hmm. That was Butch's character. Just like a crazy man. And he has like an intro now, like his own entrance with his own music. He's got a new in-ring attire that's just like a tank top and some trousers with suspenders. And he let his hair down finally. You know I love a top knot, but I was fucking sick of the top knot. So he got to like actually have a full-fledged match. It was crazy. And yeah, it was really good. There were times I think I wrote on my notes, I'm like, I think they're hitting each other for real because a couple of those hits landed hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm interested to see how that match plays in to today's match and if there's any fuck shit that's going to go on with all of them.
I mean, probably.
Probably. There usually is.
But either way, I'm excited for this match. Sheamus really won me over. When Ridge Holland had his fucking nose broken.
Yeah.
In the middle of a match.
It wasn't even in the middle. It was in the beginning of a match.
And then it turned into a 2-on-1 handicap match. And he went the whole time. Yeah. I was like, man, as a performer, I'm like, yo, that's incredible. And you deserve all the roses thrown your way. Yeah. So, I really like Sheamus. So that's the only reason why I'm like edging for him just a little bit more to win.
Yeah.
But also I've loved Gunther's run so far. I love his dynamic with Ludwig. I don't know why Ludwig just sells the whole thing for me.
Ludwig is very funny. He's so funny and also like, I don't know, just so like posh.
Yeah.
Is that the right word? Like elitist.
Every time I see him outside, whenever Gunther's wrestling and I see Ludwig outside the ring, it's like he's listening to a fine symphony. Yeah. Or like he just tasted a fine wine. He's like,
yeah, he's great.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Them together, they're a good pair. He definitely elevates.
The ring general.
I don't think I would appreciate Gunter on his own. Gun.
Stop.
I don't think I would appreciate him on his own as much if he didn't have Ludwig. I don't think I would appreciate him as much.
Right.
His whole gimmick. Having an underling that you beat the shit out of every once in a while truly sells.
I do be feeling bad for him then because those chops look like they fucking hurt. They don't hold
back. Like.
And like I could see them prep for it. I get that, but like
hit so hard.
I knock on a door a couple times, and yesterday, like, I fucking hurt my hand knocking on a fucking.
Ow.
No, but that's because my dumbass. I went.
You're knocking with this. You knock. With that.
Maybe I'll do that.
When I was an RA, Kendra was an RA story. You know what we would do? We would take pool balls because we had pool. Mm-hmm. What is that called?
Like a swimming pool?
No, like
billiards.
Billiards. We would take the billiards balls and hold them in our hand and knock on doors with that. I was the RA. I don't like people talking to me. I don't like being surprised with the sound of a phone ringing or a knock at the door. I would like knock on people's door and I would feel it in my core. I would scare myself because those knocks were like so intense. It's like when the police knock on your door. That's what it sounded like.
Well, I can't bring a billiard ball onto the stage.
I think you should try.
No.
Slip it in.
But anyway, So all that to say,
Anyway,
is like, yeah, those chops, even fucking Sheamus's 10 count, whatever he does to people's chests. I'm like always worried that someone's gonna get like a fucking heart attack because their chest is being caved in.
if anything, he's restarting their heart. He's making it.
Yeah,
you know when you double bounce on a trampoline, that's what he's doing to their heart.
Yeah, if someone's ever going into cardiac arrest and Sheamus is around, just tell him to fucking pound on their chest a little bit.
Can you pound on my chest a little bit?
Can you help kickstart the old ticker? Anyway, but yeah, I'm excited for this match.
Yeah, me too, and I think it can go either way. And either way, I would be fine.
Right.
All right, next. Oh boy. Next up, we have possibly a real fight.
Right.
We have Riddle versus Seth frickin' Rollins. Now, they've been hyping this one up for quite some time, but last week, or I guess Monday, I think they truly took it to another level. I never thought I would be scared of Riddle.
I know.
But when Riddle was like, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Right.
Where are you? Check, please. I need to leave. I'm terrified.
And it's Matt Riddle these days. He got his full name back.
Matthew Riddle.
Yeah, that was a great segment that they put on.
I don't know how I feel about the whole using real life things in stories, in storylines. On one hand, like, if both people are like part of it in the WWE, like when it was like Lita and Edge or whoever, they're both there. They can both agree. Move your shoulder a little bit. Look behind you on the couch. Ah, damn it, John. Oh. Kilo was back there and it was really cute and John's body hit him. But when someone's like, one person's in the company and one person isn't, that feels weird to me. To like comment on their real life, like horrible situations.
Right.
That will traumatize them and their children.
Right.
So I don't know how I feel about that. Made for a hell of a promo, but like, I don't know how I feel. Yeah.
I mean, that's fair, but I agree. It made for a hell of a promo. And also I love. So a couple weeks ago as promo, the MCU series She-Hulk had a candid video of Titania putting up her own posters over the She-Hulk promos in LA, which it was just Jamila Jamil in character, doing some promo, but it was shot as though it was like just some bystander saying like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I love that kind of marketing. And so just before Raw, when we saw the fan video of Riddle and Seth Rollins fighting outside the arena.
On a parking garage.
And then there's fucking referees already there and officials. Why are the
referees there and they're already in their referee uniform? It made no sense, but it was so good.
I loved it. I fucking loved it.
Like all the stuff they're doing with that fucking criminal guy.
Fucking hair. Dexter Loomis.
When the first time that they like introduced him on SmackDown, and we just like for a second we were like, is that like someone actually, like a fan actually getting arrested? And then over time you realize like they wouldn't be paying this much attention to it,
right?
If it was. I love that kind of marketing, and it's like, I don't know, it just brings another level to it where it's like it feels more, what am I trying to say? Like organic and encompassing. Right. It's kind of like when you go to a Disney park. When you go to a Disney park and like when you're in a world or a segment of the park, you're like in it. Everything's themed. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what it feels like.
Right.
Because like the people you're outside before the show starts and you see Riddle and Seth Rollins fighting on a rooftop and you're like, oh shit, like we're in it now. Right. And it hasn't even started. You see someone get arrested in a match and you're like, oh my God, that's so crazy. And then you're like, oh, that's that one guy with that hair.
Right.
I'm in it even more now. It just feels more themed, like more
immersive,
John. That's what I was trying to say. Yes.
Well, I think of, see, you pull out a Disney reference, I'm pull out a theater reference. It's like when we saw Once on This Island. Yeah. And as we're like, people are making their way to their seats, getting their playbills, the the actors are already on stage
Just vibing.
with people who are sitting on, like, the audience who got those seats on stage. So yeah, it's much more immersive, and I mean, that's the whole point, is to, like, blur the lines between, you know, reality and this whatever they're doing here.
But that's definitely something, like, the day that the management shifted, that was, like, one of the first things that became very evident. Like, oh, this is how we're going to market matches now.
Oh, shit. What's up, Taekwon?
Hi, Taekwon.
Welcome,
I thought about you during She-Hulk because there's that one...
The post-credit scene?
No. No, not the post-credit scene where they were, like, going through all of the, like, Twitter, like, the tweets and stuff. And there was one guy's video, and he was, like, talking about...
He's like, I don't know about y'all, but I'd smash.
Yes. I thought of you. It's the first thing I said.
He said, She-Hulk twerking was my near death.
They put that in just for you. I didn't even realize it, but people on the internet, obviously, were upset. They were like, that's so cheesy and corny. Have you watched any of the Marvel movies? Okay.
Also, I'm like, well, I don't know. I told you after we watched that, I was like, I am loving this show so far.
I do.
Anyway, that's another conversation for another time. Speaking of right now we're talking about Riddle versus Seth freaking Rollins. Mm-hmm. And we're talking about Riddle versus Seth freaking Rollins. And these two performers on their own are just incredible. I think they're two of the best in-ring performers right now in the WWE. Like Riddle's match with, well, really you can name several, but Riddle's match with Roman Reigns a couple months ago was so freaking good. And Seth, for the entire year or so that we've kind of been watching, there's a good handful of, like, my favorite matches from the last year that Seth freaking Rollins was a part of.
Yeah. I think the Seth Rollins calling Riddle a bitch ass with a family that left him is my spirit animal. That's I'm like, because that's kind of real, and that's sad.
We were watching, we were just like, oh shit.
I didn't think they were going to, because they hadn't mentioned it up to that point, so I was like.
You know what my spirit animal is? I don't think that's a great term to use anymore, but if I had to pick one.
Sami Zayn slicked back top knot.
No, it's Angelo Dawkins knocking someone over the fucking commentator table.
Yeah.
Like when he did to Otis.
Fucking, like, he comes out of nowhere. You remember that one video of that kid hitting his little brother with a pillow?
Yeah.
And he's like, move, bitch, get out the way, or whatever.
Yeah.
That is what those tackles, I think, is what they can be called. Tackles.
He just fucking yeets him across the goddamn table.
They're there 1 second and they're gone the next. What were we talking about, though? Seth Rollins being part of, like, several of the best matches we've seen. I think what speaks to Seth Rollins being, like, one of our favorite performers in WWE right now is the fact that, like, the last few of his matches haven't even been, like, title matches. And there's still some of the best matches that happen in the event. Like, it not like, oh, that was, like, a really good match for them. No, it's, like, one of the best matches from that event. And we're not even, we're not changing titles. We're not doing anything. We're just here to have a good time.
Yeah.
Or squash some beef. So I think when you have that power and it's like, I don't need to be getting a title or losing a title for people to be interested in the match.
Right.
When you're what makes people interested in the match, that's a pretty powerful representation of your talent. Thank you, Alex, for the follow.
Hey, very appreciate nice. You, Alex.
Your Team Riddle.
Seth had match of the night at like half. Like all of his stuff with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that was great.
That's gonna be like one of the defining. Like that's gonna be a huge highlight reel. You know, whenever he retires, is just this series he's had with Cody Rhodes.
All the stuff was with Edge.
All the stuff with Edge was amazing. We had the same
match 3 times in a row, and every time I was compelled by what I was seeing. Alex, yes, please tell us why. Why you're Team Riddle. I'm Team Riddle, I think, from a moral standpoint. He's obviously going through a lot, and I love him.
Right.
And he is a sweet man. Well, maybe. I got Riddle tonight because they're going to bring back Randy tonight. Interesting.
That's a bold claim. I've not heard this rumor.
Interesting.
I've heard rumors of several others coming back.
Tonight?
We'll talk about it when we get to it.
Okay. I don't know. I feel it might be a little early for Randy, but I would really enjoy the storytelling of Randy coming back to like an unrecognizable Riddle. Like, so much has happened since he's left that Riddle's like not this happy-go-lucky person
Right.
anymore. Like, when he left, he's just like, he's Matthew now. Oh, no. Are you Riddle?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you Randy? I'm like waiting in anticipation.
Randy's wife was there last night on SmackDown.
I believe SmackDown was pre-taped, if that means anything to you. But
I wonder what city is it. Just maybe that they were in their city.
maybe. But also, you're digging, and I like that.
If I was injured or on a break or something, and they all came to my city and I had a chance to like go watch them,
Go
I
see my
probably would.
friends.
But it's not like Randy Orton can sit in the audience.
Right. SmackDown was taped last night. Okay. I thought it was. I
I was
didn't
watching
watch.
all these people come out. I did not know it was taped. I was watching all these people come out and I'm like, y'all have like, you need to be in a different country.
You have a flight.
Tomorrow. You got to go.
Yeah. Whenever they, like, I think they did the same thing for Crown Jewel. Whenever
Yeah,
they
did.
pre-tape them.
Yeah. But
Which,
yeah,
I mean,
interesting.
they should.
We're on Randy Watch.
We're on a
Randy
ladies
Watch.
and gentlemen, this is a Randy Watch.
Wait, which one comes first? Remember, fuck. Is it a watch or a warning? I think a watch and then warning.
We can't get into this. Let's just go with Watch.
We're on a Randy Watch.
We're on a Randy Watch, y'all.
Randy Watch 2022.
Fun fact, if you go back through our history of streams, which you can find on YouTube, we have this whole thing over what comes first, like a watch or a warning.
Well, because I said the wrong one, but I can't even remember. Was it a Rock watch? No. Was it? Who were we watching for? We were doing a watch for somebody.
Hurricane Dorian. I don't know. I figured SmackDown was... Yeah. But yeah, even Seth Rollins' match with Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble, it was a short match. Royal Rumble. It was a super short match, but the quick turnaround for the story they had to build and like leading up to that match was also brilliant, and a big part of that is a testament to both of them, but really also, you know, Seth Rollins being able to just jump right in and help sell the storyline so quickly. Yeah, I love the Women's Rumble this year. I did not love the Men's Rumble.
Royal Rumble is my favorite pay-per-view, the two that I've seen. And I was very disappointed. I don't know who that is. Oh, Alex, a little something about us. I started watching wrestling
Like a year and a half ago?
a year and a half ago. Like cold, like never watched it before in my life. So I don't have a lot of knowledge. And John stopped watching it for a very long time.
Right.
Seth
fucking Rollins.
In all caps in that fucking. They're casuals.
They're casuals.
Oh my God, you have to stop telling people that. Oh my God, don't fight in the fucking chat.
Now.
Cameron is Naomi's best friend.
Oh, right. Okay, I remember. Yeah. I remember.
Oh, yeah.
She was in and out real quick.
Yeah, because didn't Sonya Deville get her out? Because it was still
Corella.
during that beef.
Yeah.
Fucking Corella. Anyway, so I think either one of them could win, and I would be 100% happy with it. I think this is probably going to be the second best match of the night. I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope for Drew and Roman, but I think this is going to be an exceptional match.
Yeah,
because they're both fantastic.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this match, honestly, took match of the night as well. Just because, again, it's like I'm super excited for this match, and I want Seth Rollins to win, not because I don't love Randy. Y'all who have been here know I love Randy.
Riddle?
Well, both of them really.
Both of them.
I was thinking Riddle.
Seth's gonna wear some more lingerie tonight.
I'm not laughing at the cried thing. I'm laughing at the lingerie thing.
Yeah. You met Rhonda and you cried? Honestly, there are a lot of people there. I would fucking cry.
Yeah.
If I'm at Bianca Belair, I think I would cry.
You ever see that video of The Rock and Jimmy Fallon like dressed up as mascot versions of themselves to open up Jimmy Fallon's like ride or whatever?
Oh, I remember.
And there was that guy who was like decked out and all that rock stuff. He had a rock tattoo.
Yeah.
And he was excited just to see the face character.
Yeah.
And then when he took off the thing, he started crying.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh my god!"
If I went real, I'd give her a leash to walkie like a dog.
Yo,
yeah, you fucking would.
My dude.
You're talking a lot.
Who are you?
Who are you, and what do you know? I believe that's where we're headed for WrestleMania this year. I truly believe. I mean, we've said it 3 other times for 3 other pay-per-views, but I believe The Rock will come back for WrestleMania.
Right.
If not at WrestleMania, slightly before WrestleMania to have like a little bit of
a little program.
Do you have any more thoughts on this match before we move on?
All I was gonna say was I just, as much as I love, we can gush over Seth Rollins all we want. He's not had like a solid premium live event win in a hot minute.
Yeah.
So I would really love to see him take a win.
And if anything, that would anger Matthew even more.
Right.
And who knows who he'll become. Are we going to get a fucking heel Riddle? A Rid heel, if you will?
Riddle versus Randy?
I think that might be what's coming. Okay, this might sound crazy, like a crazy conspiracy theory, but I think that we're going to get this turn in Riddle, and then when Randy comes back, he's going to be unrecognizable, and maybe Riddle will be like, I don't need you anymore, like I grew up and
outgrew RK Bro.
Yeah, I'm better on my own than I ever was with you, blah, 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 blah. And then Randy can be like, let me remind you who the fuck I am.
Or I like the idea of Seth Rollins' new like shtick is that he's putting people out of commission.
Yeah.
So it would be kind of cool to see,
Riddle have a vacation.
Riddle deuce out for a while, and then both Randy and Riddle come back at Royal Rumble.
Oh, that'd be crazy. What are you guys saying? I'm just a huge WWE fan. I have huge thoughts. I bet nobody's going to expect Cody would return because Cody came back on TV and disappeared. Yeah, if he comes back, it might be in like a non-combat role.
I think he's coming back Royal Rumble. Like, I think that even if it's past, because I think it's technically a little longer than they said he would be out.
Yeah.
But
that is a perfect Royal Rumble.
For him to come back and win,
yeah,
like, that's who I have as the winner of this year's Rumble, is I think Cody Rhodes going to come out and he's going to win. But I want him to rest up. All of his matches.
Don't rush it.
You're
going to Royal Rumble? That's so cool.
That's very cool.
That's like, I don't like, WrestleMania is one thing. I want to go to a Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be so fun. I've never been before. Yeah, me neither. We recently we're starting slow. We went to a Raw.
Had a fantastic time.
Had a great time. Next up, we want to go to SmackDown.
Right.
And then we'll work up from there.
And maybe NXT, because the tickets are super cheap. But
NXT, because we live in Florida, so like
they're here all the time.
They're actually performing in our living room.
Yeah.
So like it's not going to be hard to go.
You went to WrestleMania. Wow. Look at you, Alex.
Yeah, you are a fan, aren't you? No wonder you know all the inside shit.
Don't remind. We don't want to talk about it. Anyway, let's move on.
So I have this one in Streamlabs titled The Gorls. So we have Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky.
So
we have the goodies versus the baddies, quite frankly. What is your name?
Our names are right there.
Our names are right there. My name is Superkick Fanatic.
Mine's Honorary Oos.
I love your hair. John's? No, I know you mean me. Thank you very much.
Kendra made me put a hat on today.
Take your hat off, John.
No.
That's what I thought.
My headphones are on.
Yeah. You look like Melina.
It's a compliment.
Oh, thank you.
But also, like, chill. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, the Gorls. I want strong Ebony Mommy Bianca to win, but I got Bayley Staple.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
Here's what I thought. What I thought was going to happen with this match.
Strong Ebony Mommy.
I fully thought that we were going to end up getting a 5-on-5. I thought that Bougie and the Beast would have joined. I think that's their official.
The Beast?
Yeah, I know they said badass, but I think on Twitter I've seen a lot of Bougie and the Beast.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever, fine. I don't believe nobody gonna win. I thought they were gonna join Bianca's team. That way we'd set up Bailey's old homegirl, Sasha Banks, in there.
We had a lot of lofty thoughts that perhaps Naomi and Sasha would come back to reclaim their tag team championships. And I mean, that could still happen. How do you know what's going to happen? If you end up being right about everything, I'm going to call the FBI. We've got a fucking snitch.
Yeah.
Sasha and Naomi are going to be back tonight. Okay, so that's kind of also what we were thinking.
Right.
I don't know about tonight, though, because the women's tag team champions won't be there.
Right, but they could also just come back to set an example for the women's division.
And be like, I'm coming. I think it would, because I would feel really, really bad. And when Aaliyah and
Raquel.
I always want to say Rochelle, and that's not correct.
You see this fucking comment?
When they won, I was like, the first thought I had was like, oh shit, but what if Sasha and Naomi come back? And then these two people who like are finally getting like a good push have their titles for like a day. And that's it. So I think if they did come back tonight, and then we had like a month or two of them being like, we're coming back for our championship. Like, we want to beat you, blah. Even if they had to work their way back up to a championship like match, it could be interesting, and they'd be back, but not champions. So there would still be like that contention. I don't know. So I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility that Naomi and Sasha return today. That would be so crazy. And they would get a
they had a huge pop.
A European adventure out of it.
Yeah, I think there's so much they can do now that, you know, they are kind of starting to bolster the which I mean, I like them, but from what I hear, Raquel's going to get a big push.
Individual push.
Yeah.
They were just kind of thrown together for the tournament.
Right.
So, but they still get to call themselves champions. They still have that
absolutely
on their resume. So I don't think it's like being a short reign isn't necessarily like
I kind of love to see them both, Sasha, if they come back, which we know this is just rumor talk. But I would love to actually see Naomi come back as kind of a heel. I think that'd be new. I don't think we've seen that. And there's so many possibilities they could have. Like, if they want to try and get to the tag team, you know, they take out the competition, which is, Io Sky and Dakota Kai, take them out. Or if Bailey's like, all right, Sasha, let's run it back, they can do that.
A lot of options.
Yeah.
If they return.
I feel like there's a lot of really great opportunity there. And then, I'm confident if they come back, the same thing wouldn't happen again. I'd eventually love to make it happen. Naomi joined the Bloodline. I think that just makes sense.
First of all, they need at least a woman.
Right.
Please. And she's there and she's in it.
Imagine if Naomi, this is big long-term booking. Imagine Naomi joined the Bloodline and gets dripped in gold, unifies the Raw and SmackDown women.
She's Raw, SmackDown, and Tag Team Champion. What happened to Becky? Becky got injured.
Yeah, Becky got injured. She'll be back.
I don't think she's going to be here for a while. Also,
and Lacey, I don't know what happened to her.
I don't know. Okay, one thing that I do have faith with, though, with the new management and the stuff that we've seen so far, first of all, there's a precedent for returns. People who were fired or just left coming back. Bucello, are you okay?
He's fine. He's insane.
Anyway, so that opens a lot of doors, a lot of possibilities for people that we didn't previously think would come back, could now possibly come back.
Right.
And another thing is that when we've seen people come back, it's not just like gimmicky, like little tiny nibbles of a comeback. People are getting like actually good matches. Shayna Baszler's talked more this past 2 weeks than I've ever heard her talk
in the last year and a half.
In the last year. So I don't know. I think we're definitely moving in a positive direction. And I feel like who knows who could come back? Who knows who could be pushed next? It's an exciting time because it doesn't feel like useless.
Yeah, poor Lacey Evans. I think they needed to go back to the chopping block with her because Vince probably gave her that stupid, gimmick to come back with, to really lean into the veteran thing. I'm not calling veteran stupid.
No,
but
that would have been fine if they had kept it at that. But then
they turned her heel immediately.
Yeah, and it was like it just didn't make any sense. You just had this heartfelt, huge long story about her horrible past. Why would you then make me hate her?
Right.
Like, why would that be the plan? It doesn't make any sense to me.
So, hopefully...
Charlotte could return tonight. You're right.
Maybe.
I feel like the bloodline should be on its way out. I don't really want to see any more additions. Here's the thing, Taekwon. I disagree. I love them.
Yeah. Also, from the rumor I keep hearing is that homeboy from NXT, Solo Sikoa, I hear he's making the move on up to SmackDown.
Imagine if the bloodline's just... Well, I mean, here's the thing. The issue with the bloodline is that a lot of the wrestlers are...
I know.
...related, so...
But that's why I think bolstering it now, Baby Oos is what I call him.
Aww.
See, I disagree because I think now you bolster it, make it bigger. That way, when the real head of the table... Mr. Dwayne Johnson.
What would he call himself? The head of the household.
Head of the household.
Oh my God.
That's brilliant.
I love that.
Hey, Dwayne, if you use that.
TM. I need my money. Run me my money.
But yeah, so I think you really play up the family dynamic there.
Yeah. And what do families do if not crumble?
Right.
Not my family. I love you guys. Happy birthday, Dad. It was his birthday yesterday. Anyway. But, like, that could be interesting, too, to have, like, it implode from within.
Right. But
anyway, girl, what are we talking about?
But we're talking about the women's tag, the women's triple tag team match.
Triple tag.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean to say.
Yeah, so, honestly, I don't know who will win. I think it's going to be Bianca's team.
Interesting.
I think it's going to be a good match either way. I mean, look at all these fucking people.
I think Bayley's team's taking it.
Okay.
Personally,
that's fair. That's fine.
I think they're pissed for not winning the women's tag team match.
Yeah.
But also, this is Bayley's first pay-per-view back.
Yeah.
So I think you really make a big splash.
Has she even, since she's come back, has she wrestled?
Once. On screen. She might have done some live events, but she's been on screen once.
You know Bianca ain't losing. Well, here's the thing. If she's going to lose, now's the time. Her title's not on the line, and she can share the blame. So
yeah. I mean, she doesn't have to be pinned to lose this match.
True. Let's see what you guys are saying. How do y'all feel about Logan Paul? I am hesitantly okay with Logan Paul right now. I think he, as a person, could do better. As a wrestler,
he's pretty good.
As a new wrestler, yeah, he's not bad, unfortunately. And he is in the perfect position to be a heel because everyone already fucking hates him.
Right.
And at the beginning, they were trying not to play into that. And then they turned it. And I think that was for the best.
Although, I think he was kind of the face in this scenario against The Miz.
Well, yeah.
And I think he actually found more success there than I was initially expecting him to. So
that's how I feel about Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I think when Roman eventually drops his title, which I assume is coming soon, should be the downfall of the bloodline, which is why I'm saying it's kind of past the point for additions. That's interesting. That's a good point,
yeah,
I think.
I have Roman dropping by now. I feel like...
that's another thing I don't know.
I feel like... I keep hearing... I don't think this is going to happen, but I kept hearing a rumor that Roman would be losing one of his titles soon. Some saying as soon as Clash at the Castle, How fucking nuts would it? And then this, I don't think this is gonna happen at all. I don't think he's losing one or any of it. I don't think he's losing any of his titles tonight.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that more. But let's save this conversation. I was gonna talk about the Roman and Drew match, but we're almost there.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Who was in that limo on SmackDown last night? Yeah, that was weird.
JBL.
That's what Pat said. Pat McAfee also said JBL. So I don't know.
Did it have horns? Did it have horns at the front of the limo?
We didn't see the front of the limo.
Oh.
We saw it was a BMW stretch limo, which I thought was interesting. But like, who is on Happy Corbin's fucking side?
The other millionaire in the fucking company.
Maybe, I don't know. So that was weird. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. But you know what? I like Happy Corbin a lot. So.
But anyway, we're veering off. I love Bianca Belair. I love Alexa Bliss. I love Asuka. Asuka's one of my favorites.
Asuka's one of my favorites. But you think Bayley's team?
But I think I think they have to like really solidify them. And they should. They really should.
Yeah,
so
sure. I don't mind. I hate Corbin. I want to slap him. And I think, oh, thank you. Is this the actual Rey Mysterio? Thank you for the follow, Ray. You should be preparing for your match tonight. Every time I think of JBL, I just imagine that segment where he...
Listen, this is why when people, talk about, wrestling's not what it used to be. I'm like, listen, not all...
That's what it used to be?
Not all that glitters is gold.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, that sounds like something Ray would say. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure, Jan.
Oh, okay.
No, welcome. Thank you for the follow.
Yes, thank you for the follow. Next. Okay.
All right, yeah, let's keep
it fucking rolling.
Listen, treat Dominic right, okay? You need him on your side tonight.
And I have to say something. If I was Seth Rollins, I would be terrified for my goddamn life.
We were just talking about that.
Like, there's something extra scary about nice people being serious and like mean.
Right.
Liv is gonna die. Okay. SmackDown Women's Champion Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler. And this is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And just as a refresher, because I kind of forgot about this, Shayna beat out Raquel Rodriguez, Aaliyah, Shotzi, Xia Li, Natalia, and Sonya Deville to win the opportunity to challenge Liv. She didn't beat them all, but in that tournament thing that they did.
You can just type your question in the chat. We'll get to it.
Yeah, ask us. Before y'all say anything about Liv.
It's currently at 10 a.m. in the morning.
It's 11 over here. We feel it.
Oh, gotcha.
Got to get it in early when they do it at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Oh,
you must be in Central Time.
Yeah.
I assume.
We're whittling down where you live. Sorry. Shayna probably won't win because she is probably going to NXT. Interesting. She won't live after this match. Love that. Good job.
He did it.
Shayna going to NXT. That's interesting. Again, I don't know a lot about NXT in general. As freaking One True Villain would say, we're casuals. We don't watch NXT.
I saw, what's his name? Ricochet. Ricochet was on NXT recently.
Interesting. I wonder if they're trying to... You know what I mean?
I think they're shooting for another rebrand again very soon, which is more aligned with what they had last time.
Yeah.
The black and gold brand.
So that's interesting. I don't think she would win this match anyway, because I feel like we worked a lot for a long time to get Liv Morgan as champion, and I don't think it's going to be lost that early, especially to an opponent where they kind of just started having beef. I think it'll be something big. Maybe Charlotte Flair if she comes back.
Yeah.
That would be, I think, a formidable opponent. But yeah. I'm glad for Shayna Baszler to have a push, something to do. She has a title match.
Right. Yeah.
2 months ago, that would have been fucking crazy.
And her spots with Liv recently I thought they've been dope. I've liked hearing Shayna and seeing her do more. Yeah, so I'm excited. I don't think Shayna Baszler's winning this time. I hope they give Liv like a real win this time though. Yeah. I hope it's not just some like, oh, she tapped. It might even be, Ronda might come out and Liv might win by DQ, which would also be kind of bullshit, but like at least that would go ahead and set up Ronda versus Shayna, which is a match I also very much want to see.
Yeah, I do want to see that. That would be a good match. Nikki Ash and Doudrop going to NXT. Honestly, that might be better for them because they're underutilized here, so that's fine.
You know what? You want one true villain? I do know what that is, and I do think he's going to be using that theme. Listen, all the old footage is still out there. All the old, stuff from the past is still out there. It's his old theme music.
Oh. Ronda versus Shayna at WrestleMania. That could be a good match. A lot of arm bars.
I would, yeah,
a lot
I know.
Of submission.
I would hope that they would give McIntyre a big opening.
I think they will.
Yeah.
He's like, it's not even that Roman Reigns, like, Drew McIntyre is the face of this event.
20 minutes of their match is going to be both of their entrances, so.
Yeah. I'm really excited. This is something that I didn't get to mention in the beginning. I'm really excited to see what the fan culture is like there. Because, I mean, it's been 30 years since they've had a live event. I have never watched any live events from Europe, the UK, England, Wales. So I don't know, like, are their chants going to be different?
They're going to do a lot of soccer chants.
They might do a lot of football, please, chants. That'll be fun. UK crowds are great, better than the US. A lot of things are better than the US, though, over there. I literally woke up at 7 a.m.
Damn.
Disgusting. Well, I guess we woke up at your 7 a.m. too.
Yeah, I was up at around 8:30.
I was up at 8.
Yeah.
Drew's the man. Yeah.
But yeah, I do think Liv Morgan's gonna take it.
Yeah.
But I hope we're setting up bigger things for both of them.
Yeah. They deserve it. They deserve it.
All right.
What's next? We're
Last but
powering
not
through
least,
John's got to bounce soon. All right, and then the big match of the night, undisputed WWE Universal Champion, my tribal tree, the head of my table, and yours, Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
Hometown hero Drew McIntyre. He's not Welsh, not even a little bit, not even close.
Listen, this is what I was talking about before. How fucking crazy. How crazy would it be if goddamn Drew McIntyre took home the gold tonight?
If he did, you're saying that they would split the titles.
I don't know. No, I don't know. I'm saying, like, in general, what if Drew McIntyre wins tonight?
That would be insane.
Like,
if Rhea gets Edge, Beth Phoenix will return. Oh. Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think because they're too cowardly to give me a Dominic Mysterio Rhea Ripley match, I think eventually we're going to get at least a Beth Phoenix versus Rhea Ripley like spot, like a little something. Beth Phoenix scares me. She seems lovely. She has massive muscles. Roman wins. If Drew feuding with Cross, then he can't drop the title that fast, and Cross can't lose that early.
Right.
Fair. Good point.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm speaking entirely in what ifs. Full disclosure, I think Roman's taking the dub tonight.
But it would be crazy if he didn't.
But, like, what if? He can lose one, but I don't think they've set that stipulation anywhere where, like, one title is up for grabs.
So I wonder if they would make a big deal of that before a match. Because if they're like, oh, by the way, you can lose one at a time right before a match, I'm going to be like, okay, so he's losing one today.
Right.
That's just going to make me on edge. But if they win and then Roman Reigns is like, okay, like pick one, maybe.
Right.
I don't know how they're going to handle that. I've never been in an undisputed era where there's like only the one.
The last time they did that, I don't even remember what they did last time. I don't think they've specified any sort of stipulation that would warrant that. So I think right now the match as is for, like, you take home both.
Yeah. And if that's the case, then I don't think there's any.
But I think I could see them using Survivor Series as a way to do that, and he might lose one then, because then that means he would lose another title. He could lose another title at WrestleMania. But also, like, I don't know. There's a whole lot.
When Orton was undisputed, they just made the Universal title 3 years later.
Gotcha.
Interesting. Not today, but if...
Because
It's sad Ronda doesn't have a match. She might still be there, though. Now that she's cleared for an in-ring competition. Yeah. Even though after being told she's still on probation, she's like, I'm going to beat the shit out of Adam Pearce.
Give me a Ronda Rousey versus Adam Pearce match.
That's what I'm saying.
You cowards.
You fucking cowards.
Do it.
I could see The Rock could pop up. Today?
I don't think so.
I don't know about today.
They're going to save that. They're going to save that moment.
And I think they're going to save it for something like WrestleMania. Something big that sells 2 nights worth of tickets. I mean, that would be fucking insane and crazy if he did, though.
But I'm also very excited for this match. Drew, man, that motherfucker scares me. But he seems
so sweet. I love them both. So, but I do think Roman's going to take it. I don't know what else is going to happen during, but
Dami, Mommy, Rhea versus Dominic needs to happen.
Where do you like see these? Do you come up with these, or do you just like take them? Like, how do you? Who says that?
Dami, Mommy's pretty great.
His daughter. Why The Rock? I think a lot of them also just go so they can watch it.
Also, what's her? Ava Raine, his daughter. They're doing that NXT event tomorrow. The Worlds Collide.
Oh, is that also in the UK?
Yeah, it's NXT versus NXT UK.
That would make sense.
That's why I'm assuming she's there.
Adam Pearce literally did not talk to Ronda Rousey like that. Literally do not talk to Ronda Rousey like that and expect to get away with it. He, like I was saying earlier, he came out without his glasses on. He knew he was going to get his ass whooped. And if anything, maybe he was baiting her. He was like, I actually heard the news already that you're on probation, but not suspended. And I came out here so you could kick my ass. 1, for my personal pleasure. 2, to get you fired for real. Yeah. That was another thing. John missed SmackDown, by the way. Yeah. That was another thing. He said, if it were up to me, I wouldn't have suspended you. I would have fired you. But it's not up to him.
Listen,
But it's not up to him.
He's the one. He got his ass handed to him by both Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey in a calendar year.
Yeah, poor guy. He really.
No, you know what? He's bringing that upon himself. That's on him.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna see Adam Pearce come back in any kind of like wrestling role?
I don't know.
Anytime soon? Mortal Kombat 11? Is she in Mortal Kombat 11? Don't hit Ronda Rousey and get your way out of it.
Wait. Ronda Rousey was in Mortal Kombat 11?
I know Ronda Rousey was in like that EMT show.
Yeah, she was.
Remember? This lip gloss sucks, and I don't recommend it. It's gone after. Like,
what I was going to say about Roman and Drew. That's. I feel like she actually. Interesting. Yeah, Roman. I don't give a shit what anyone says. His matches, more often than not, in the last year year and a half that we've been watching, they're always very, very entertaining.
Yeah.
And I think people forget that he knows what he's doing in the ring.
Yeah. Because he wrestles so infrequently.
Because especially now he wrestles so not often.
Infrequent.
Oh.
Can't hear me because I'm mumbling into my mic over here, and I fully admit that. But yeah, so I like those two. Yeah, I'm not worried of getting a boring match for sure.
Right.
What do y'all expect from Hit Row? What do y'all want for Hit Row? Hit Row coming. Okay, this is what I love so much. You guys know
about the Triple H era.
Yes, you guys know I love Royal Rumble, and part of that is because I never know who's coming out. And sometimes I don't even know the people when they do come out because I haven't been watching for long enough to know everyone. But
go ahead.
Having like surprise drops, like fucking Hit Row coming out on like a random SmackDown and getting this huge pop, that was so cool. That was so cool and so fun. What I hope for Hit Row, more than like 2 months there before they're fired, I want, I think they're setting up some stuff between Hit Row and
Los Lotarios.
Hit Row and Street Profits versus Los Lotharios and who are with?
Street Profits. Maximum Male
Maximum
Models.
fucking Male Models, who actually had a pretty decent match. Maximum Male Models, John, at one point, Masse, like, slammed someone down on the ground and then did a runway walk over the top of their body. That's fucking hilarious. I don't want to hear Hit Row rap either. That was cringy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, if that was like, I don't know, you need to like let me hear the song more before you just start rapping randomly.
Right.
But yeah, I'm okay with like them not rapping.
He said, I saw that long ass entrance ramp. This motherfucker Roman gonna take up to an hour of showtime. That's fucking funny. Yeah, I like Hit Row. I think they're very entertaining. Yeah, I hope they get a steady push back into it. Mm-hmm. And hey, because now we have more tag teams and more superstars in the fucking division, out of the fucking woodwork, we get goddamn Los Lotarios back on TV.
Thank you.
Kendra's thanking them for a different reason. I mean, they're beautiful men. I can't, what can I say?
Are you saying that because you look like you could be one of their cousins?
Man, that's fucking racist. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey.
No,
because you do
with the shirt I'm wearing.
Yeah. So.
No, but
they're also amazing. They're amazing in the ring, and they don't have enough chances. Give me a full-blown pay-per-view Street Profits versus Los Lotharios match. That's on fucking... Could you imagine?
All of their matches with New Day were so fucking good.
So good. They're so good and so underutilized. It's criminal. Triple H, listen to me.
Yeah, so
I hope...
hope...
so hot and sexy. Please.
Hey now.
Please.
Kendra's dream is to be on the Kiss Cam.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, though. Not with this pimple on my face. Rey Mysterio is really old enough to have a match with Hector Garza. I don't know who that is. Oh, and his nephew Angel Garza. Shit is crazy.
Right?
I wouldn't say old. I would say seasoned.
Yep. Listen, I love Rey Mysterio. Did you know that Edge wrote an Instagram post recently about Rey Mysterio, and his kids, Edge's own kids, refer to Rey as Uncle Oscar.
Oh. Yeah. That is very sweet.
He said they get more excited. He goes, they get so excited to talk to him on FaceTime.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fucking
Thanks.
sweet.
Angel Garza is a dad. Yeah, I remember.
Oh.
What about Johnny and his wife Candace? Is his wife a wrestler too? I don't know much about that man. Like I said, I'm not a big
Johnny Wrestling?
guy. Yeah, Johnny Gargantuan.
Johnny Gargano.
Yeah. I don't know much about him. People seem to really, really fucking like him though, because he got a huge pop when he came out.
One of my boys was like, he's like one of my favorites. I'm so glad he's back. I was like, I need a comprehensive list of like old NXT matches to go check out.
Yeah, give me a rundown. A highlights reel, if you
right.
will.
Because I'll go watch him. I love watching a good match.
Me too. Never mind.
Dexter Lumis needs
to do his promos where he just uses sketch drawings.
Listen. The spot he had with Miz last week where Miz thought he was going crazy seeing him.
Yeah, that was hilarious. And then he got fucking Miz napped.
That was fucking brilliant.
That was so good. That guy's terrifying.
Listen, Miz is fine now. He's in Cabo with Maurice.
Yeah, because he has PTSD and he's trying to rest and recover.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah, John loves Maurice.
I love Maurice.
John loves Maurice like I love Roman Reigns, Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo, Dominic Mysterio.
I did fully, and I got super like when Trish Stratus showed up on Raw.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
This will not turn into a smash or pass version of WWE. One, because that's rude, and two, it'd be a lot of smash, not a lot of passes.
Yeah, I know.
Kendra, Loomis, not Loomer. Loomer was the bully from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, right?
Girl, I don't fucking know.
Loomis Loomis only communicates through sketches. That sounds fucking terrifying, quite frankly. I wonder if the Miz knows he was in the car with him. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah, at the end, he was in the fucking car.
That was so scary.
Yeah.
He's in Cabo with them. Stop. He should fly down there and be in Cabo with him.
He probably is in Cabo with him. They're going to Photoshop pictures of him like
That'd be so
in the water.
See, I love that. That'd be so funny. Well, anyway, John, do you have any final thoughts, opinions about this pay-per-view, about WWE wrestling in general?
I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 matches on the card. So which I guess is not.
It's not the most I've
out
seen,
of normal.
But I think it's a decent amount.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if that leaves any room for big surprises.
I think it does. At least one good surprise.
Right.
Oh, there's someone's that gonna be there. Some guy. Some dude's gonna be there. He like did a spot yesterday on SmackDown about like it.
What?
Hey guys. Hey, does anyone know who that guy is?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hold on, let me go on the WWE's Twitter.
What are the other matches? So I don't know when you tuned in, but we have Edge and Rey Mysterio versus Judgment Day, Gunther and Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship, Riddle versus Rollins, Bianca, Alexa, and Asuka versus, I think Damage Control is the name. That's Bayley's faction. Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and then Reigns and McIntyre. The fuck, Kendra?
Yeah, sorry. I do understand that was what I was saying was insane. I'm sorry.
I felt bad. The other day I did. I'm also on Team Sheamus. I tried to tell the assistant stage manager. I tried to notify them of an issue I was having with a costume change. But here's the thing. I tried to explain it in about 10 seconds. And it wasn't until I went home and I was like, I don't think I made a lick of sense. And if anything, I probably sound like an asshole. So I did apologize and was like, hey, I'm sorry if I sounded rude. So I get it. Sometimes words are hard.
Sorry, I'm looking at the Clash at the Castle's like ramp. It's fucking insane. Have you seen it?
No. They're at like an actual castle, right?
No, I think they're just in a stadium.
They're not fighting in the.
With you, I don't know what's real. I don't know what you're actually asking me about.
They're not fighting for the Iron Throne.
What the fuck? Who? Did I dream that? I could have sworn there's like some guy and he's like, I'm gonna be there to like talk.
I think you're high.
God. When will Big E return? I miss him too much. Well, I know he's doing like. Sorry, just saw John 2 caked up for the costume. That is pretty hilarious.
Wait.
When will Big E return? I miss him so much. Yeah. I know he's doing like recruitment stuff right now for WWE. If he does, that is such a scary injury and such a delicate place to have. I don't know if he's going to be wrestling for a very long time. I would love for him to come back on commentary though, or as like somebody's Paul Heyman or MVP.
Yeah,
they've been gone for a while, haven't they?
I feel like I'll tell you what, y'all. That was one of the scarier moments I think I've ever seen in wrestling. Period.
I hated that.
But we were watching that SmackDown when we saw that belly to belly that broke Big E's neck. Yeah, Big E. Carmella did get injured. She got injured at a live event. I think she got like kicked in the head or something. Yeah. Something happened with her head.
I think she got a concussion.
She's fine. She's on Instagram and like she's okay, but she got injured. She just needs to take some time off. But Big E's was like that one was scary.
Yeah.
And I remember we were watching it and we were like, oh shit. But yeah, I'm glad he's healing up well. I would rather him take the time. But yeah, I also think he'd be a fantastic commentator one day. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, I think that's everything for Clash of the Titans. Clash at the Castle.
Yeah, I think
you're on Drogas.
Fuck. Well, I thought there was some guy who's like an older wrestler who is going to be there tonight. I guess we'll fucking see. Well, later today. I guess we'll see. Also, a new This Is Awesome is out today. Finally.
About fucking time.
We might have missed one, but it's about women. Happy Women's History Month. Yeah. So
Girls, I want men. Have you heard that TikTok audio?
No.
Oh. No. Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, I think moral of the story, guys, we're all fucking excited for tonight. Sorry.
This
2 hours
afternoon.
from now. What did you say?
I said, yeah, this afternoon.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you a Gargano listing.
Oh, also, let me go back to this caked up comment you made. It's not that. I mean, yes, but it's not. That wasn't the issue. The issue was, listen. When I'm on stage, I'm working hard. I'm a sweaty boy sometimes. So all of us get sweaty up there. So they had to put our mic packs. Little trick of the trade in the theater, folks, in case you didn't know. Sometimes they'll put the mic pack in a some sort of protective cover. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's a mic pack.
Yeah.
Other times it's a condom, like a literal condom.
Yeah, unlubed. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry, it's not lubed. But because the condom is doing its job,
You can't see him in the camera. You can't see him.
Yeah, you can. No, you can't.
No, you can't. Sorry, Bustella's up on the table.
But it was doing its job, but it was like the rubber was causing some resistance, and I couldn't clip the mic pack onto my waistband.
Your big old fat old ass.
My big old cheeks. Those hips. I know ass when I see it.
Yeah. Scarlett versus the girl from Hit Row.
B-Fab?
would die.
The girl from Hit Row?
Yeah, B-Fab. To be fair, I only know her name because I heard it yesterday.
That's not true. You knew it before. You just forgot it.
I did forget it. Yeah, you're right. I think I referred to in my notes. I think I referred to Scarlett as the wax figure of Paris Hilton.
That was very rude.
Not in any kind of bad way. Both beautiful women, but she scares me.
Anyway, that's what was going on with my costume for anyone that was curious.
Yeah, it wasn't his big old fat old ass. That was only part of it. Anyway, I need to get this on YouTube ASAP, and then I need to go skirt get my groceries before 1.
Yeah, and I got to get ready to go to the theater.
Brandon.
But listen,
Who
y'all.
are
Thank
they?
y'all. This was a lot of fun. We had
of
quite a few folks check us out today.
It's always so much more fun when you guys are chatting with us and talking and giving your perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was worried no one would be up this early. John's cheeks sound like a game.
I don't know how this came about this, but if y'all are interested, please check out the rest of our other socials. We're on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, right here on Twitch and on YouTube. So you can watch all our past videos on wrestling and other. We talk a lot about superhero movies and just movies and TV in general. Check those out. You can also listen to us on Spotify. Google Podcasts, Anchor, several other podcast platforms, I'm sure. And yeah, just if you like what you hear, some of y'all have already given us follow.
Stop crunching the plastic.
Oh, sorry. Some of y'all already given us follow. Just check us out and follow us on all the other things. That way you can see what we're up to and whenever we're going to start streaming again.
Stay abreast of everything that we're doing.
Yes.
When's our next stream? I don't know. Who knows? You have to follow to find out.
Gotta follow to find out.
If you guys are interested in watching me read cringy mobile game stories, think episode, the story app. Yeah, I do a bunch of those here on Twitch, but my last one just finished up a few weeks ago, and the whole series is up on YouTube. So watch it if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this was a lot of fun. Thank y'all. And we will see y'all next time.
Bye.
Zip it up and zip it out.
Oh, okay.